Welcome to the Geriatric Millennials. I'm Jayme.
And I'm Beth.
And we are two oldish, youngish ladies.
Yes.
Griping it
I'm
out.
so excited.
These are your favorite.
I've been saving up some gripes because I have some good ones. And
you're going to let it all out right now.
I'm going to let it out.
I can't wait to hear.
Yes. I will start off in the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
I've been trying to say yes a smidge more.
Because you told me that the year of yes was on pause during summer.
Pretty much.
When I wanted you to come paddleboarding.
I mean, technically it's still warm. But yeah, it's like, I just wanted to say yes to a few things, which is fine, which means I had to get out of the house. I was driving around to a few places, which is fine. But my gripe is these young guys in these like souped up, I don't know, Shelby GT, whatever type of muscly type cars, but they look new. I don't know what they are. But the number of times I was almost run off the road in one weekend was 3 times by the same type of car and by the same type of young man. And I'm not discriminating against all young men. However, I hated all of them because I'm like going on the freeway and every single time was a situation where like I'm merging in traffic and there's a line of us and there's a semi in front of us or a bus in front of us that anybody in a car that's looking can see like, oh, the person in front of me can't drive any faster because there is a city bus in front of them. Yes. And so they would like drive up so fast on me on a freeway, like 60 miles an hour right on my butt with no place to stop. And they're trying to cut around me, except we're merging on to where we're like converging with lanes. So the left lane is full of people too. And then the bus in front of us is having a hard time because it's going up a slight incline. And these guys are going so fast and it's just like so intense. Like you are going to rear end me. And then I'm going to be very upset. And then another guy, there was 2 semis in front of us and one semi decided to pass the other. So there's many cars behind the semi trying to pass the other semi going on a slight downhill. So that was already a thing. So finally the first semi passes the second semi and then I'm next in line. So I'm trying to pass the semis that just were both passed. Mm-hmm. And the guy's like revving to go and he's like right up on me. And so I'm trying to just get past the semi enough to move over to the right because you know what? I don't want to cut off a semi truck. Just one of my things in life.
Yeah.
And so homeboy like decides he might try and cut me off from the other side. I'm like, there's not even enough space for me to go over. What are you doing? Like it was so terrifying. And he did all of that to get 2 cars in front of me at the next
right. You're like,
exit.
congratulations, you just saved yourself less than 2 seconds.
Yeah. And I was like behind them being such a Karen because I was like, you kids today, are you even looking? Are you paying? Do you value your life? What are we doing here? You know,
other people are on the road too.
And I'm like, you can clearly see, like, I'm not being some jerk in the, that should be in the slow lane, that's in the fast lane. We are passing semi trucks. Like, do you not know how to do the math? Anyway, I was just like, it happened 3 times over one weekend. And I was like, I'm done. It got my nerves working, you know?
Yes.
I was like, I just want to go home and not be out on the road. Yeah. Anyway, so it cracked me up. But I was like, I was just so gripey after that. I was so angry, so annoyed. I'm like, these kids today, I mean, they're probably in their like late 20s. They could even 30s. How do I know anymore? You know?
Right.
Anyway, so that was super fun. That's one of my gripes.
You know, that reminded me of one.
Mm-hmm.
And because I am the geriatric millennial that I am, I don't know if I've already told you.
That's
and
fine.
I don't want to repeat myself to you or to our listeners. So did I tell you about the bicycle when my son was driving?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, deep breath. I have a 15-year-old who has his learner's permit.
Yes, he does.
Who must drive with, me or my husband. So we have to be with him when he's driving. He does not have his driver's license. So we're trying to give him as many opportunities as possible for him to drive and accumulate his hours and experience. So I forget where we were going. It doesn't matter. We're in our neighborhood. He is driving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the passenger seat. My mom is in the back seat. And we're in our neighborhood. We're just off the street right by our house. We live in a neighborhood that has a lot of pedestrians and people on bicycles, which is awesome. I'm all for that. And I'm all for bicyclists who own their space and who follow the rules of the road and stay safe by owning their space. They're not trying to get out of the way and then, go over obstacles or whatever. They're, riding properly. So he's driving. We're on this road and there is a bicyclist in front of us. However, it's not like a cyclist. It is kind of a cruiser style bike with a big old basket in the back with a big giant sign. Now, I don't remember the exact wording of the sign, but the gist of the sign is I'm like a car, like treat me like a car. I'm already
annoyed.
I deserve to be like, treated like a car.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, lady, like, sure. But she's just moseying and she's in the middle of the lane, which is okay. Fine. We can be patient. We can go slower. That's fine. Not an issue with that. But also, okay, like you don't need a sign. You don't need to like tell the world that you're, whatever you are. Okay. So I was already okay, who do you think you are? Like, okay, whatever, lady. But well, fine. We'll just like go slow until we get to the intersection and one of us turns. So we're coming up to a stop sign. So we had actually passed her because we went around her slowly, like gave her lots of space, went around her. We're coming up to the stop sign. Now, this is a two-way stop. Okay. Right? So one stop across and us, and then like no stop
for cross traffic.
For the cross traffic. She proceeds to, rather than follow the rules of the road, like a car.
She's a car.
She decides she's just going to pull up on the left-hand side of our car, which you don't do that in any circumstance. Yeah. I don't know if she assumed we would be turning right, which we were not, but that's what she did. She pulls, because there is cross traffic, okay? So she pulls up right next to us on the left, and I'm like, okay, like maybe she's turning left. I don't know. Waiting for the cross traffic. Cross traffic passes. She then pulls in, goes ahead of our car and pull on the left-hand side.
Cuts you off?
And cuts us off.
On the bike.
On the bike. And to be in front of us again.
That's insane behavior.
It was insane behavior. And I was not okay with it because my son was very confused and was like, what is happening right now? Because it was just, okay. So I'm just like, okay, just give her space. She's not following the correct rules for either a bicycle or a car. So, and you are learning how to drive. Like so she's like, I was just so upset because she's like putting my son in this position where he's at risk because he's at risk because like in order to follow the rules of the road, like it's putting her life in danger because of how she just conducted her quote unquote vehicle. And then, like it just put him, he got kind of flustered. Like he didn't know what to do, like what to expect. And I was just like, who do you think you are? Like, excuse me. And so we're going to pass her again. And I roll down my window as we're passing her. And I'm like, you're not a car.
Oh my gosh, Jayme.
She's like, good morning.
Oh.
And I was just like,
she's a road troll.
Yes. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Who do you think you are? Because she was like trying to be all like, oh, just chill. Like, I am having a wonderful time. Like, good morning to you. Like this attitude. I wanted
she was trolling
to
you.
slap her. Yeah. I didn't. And then I was also like, I should have said something different. But and then I told somebody else that story, and they were like, oh, so you were like essentially modeling to your son what not to do. And I was like, excuse me.
No,
I'm like, yeah. On one hand, like don't yell, right? Like don't yell. On the other hand, I was just like, you're not a car.
Yeah.
Like
some people need to get checked.
You're not a car.
Yeah.
And like if you were a car, like your sign is implying that you want to be treated, then you have to follow the freaking rules of the road like a car. At the very least, like a bicycle, which you are. I was just so, as you can tell, I was quite upset about that because I felt like it was very unsafe.
Absolutely.
And ridiculous. And I was just like, and she was so justified. Yes, she was very intentional. And she was just like, I am, this bicycle that must command respect or whatever the heck idea she had in her head. I was so mad. And I was just like, okay, this is a learning opportunity, like trying to like teach my son. But at the same time, I've never encountered that on the road in all my years of driving. I was just like, what is happening right now?
I also think too, like there's a point where like kids have to learn that like you have to stand up for yourself sometimes. You know, like you have to be the one to be like, no, lady, you suck.
Which I didn't even say.
And you didn't say a bad word to her. You didn't flip her off.
I said, you're not a car.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, and that to me tells her like, hey, move out of the way. You just violated.
Yeah. And also you did
the laws of the road.
So anyway, that's one of my gripes.
Okay. I
got a couple more.
Okay, I have a TikTok gripe. So you know I'm a TikTok girly.
Yes.
I have been on the side of bean salad TikTok where you're
bean salad.
Yes.
TikTok.
So it's like it's a hearty bean salad recipe and there's millions of them, but like there's a couple people that are known for their bean salad recipes where it's just like all different genres. Like they might have one that's like a miso bean salad or a, cowboy salad, but it's just like these like with beans to make like fiber, veggies, all this stuff. So they're basically like salads without lettuce typically that are just hearty that like
you have beans in them.
Beans and you have a sauce on it and then you like let it marinate in the refrigerator for a few days and you're like having it for multiple days. Great.
Sounds great.
Been doing it because it's like I don't want to eat things that are hot at work. Number one, because I don't like using the microwave because I might see my enemy.
Yep.
And number two, I just don't want to eat hot food like at lunchtime. I'm going to want to take a nap. So anyway, I've been like doing all of these salads, which is great. I do all the meal prep on Sundays. I'm chopping, I'm doing all the things. It's wonderful. Except like bean salads are very hard to not make the full recipe. Because you're having to do like 2 cans of beans and of this and of that. And none of the
Is it too much?
It's too much, Jayme. I can't eat that much bean salad in a week. Like I can at most eat just over a cup of bean salad for lunch. I'm getting fuller. Also, it's just like, it's a lot of beans and a lot of like nature for me. So it was just like, I've been trying to do better to make them a little smaller, but like I'm tired of meal prepping and having like leftovers of my meal prep.
Yeah.
Like I need meal prep for 3 days and no bean salad is 3 days of bean salad.
Can you not just cut it in half? Just do everything in half.
Yeah, but you can't do you can't do half a can of beans.
Oh, I was
what do I do with
if
the
you
other
did 2
beans?
cans, then you would just do half a can.
I tried just doing one. No, I tried to do like 1 can of beans this week and like whatever, but it was still too much. And so it's just annoying. And of course I can't feed it to the cats.
Do you want a meal prep for me and I'll just come pick up my lunch for the week? I'll do that.
Absolutely not. It takes way too much energy. At some point I was like marinating chickpeas to then put into a different type of bean salad. It's been wild and it's really been good for my chopping skills and stuff. I think the hardest thing in life for me right now, which tells you where I'm at, is just having to reduce recipes. Like when you're just eating for one and trying to figure out how to make a recipe in half. And some recipes are just not easy to half.
Yeah.
Like it's just almost impossible because guess what? I still have all the ingredients for the full recipe. What am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
Like they're not going to last till the next week. I'm not just going to eat like...
I don't know, ChatGPT a new recipe?
But then I'd have 2 recipes of something and I could just make the full recipe of the first thing.
I see the dilemma. I see it.
And I think the biggest gripe is just that like I feel so wasteful throwing out some of that food.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, okay, what are you going to do then? You can't eat this for 2 meals a day. You can't be eating bean salad for like lunch and dinner or you will go insane.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my gripe. I love the recipes, but I hate trying to have recipes and I hate having to have leftovers and feeling guilty about like just food waste.
Yeah.
And then when I look at the big picture and like, okay, Beth, you threw away a cup and a half of food. I think it's okay.
I think it's okay.
Nobody wants that.
I think it's
also, I just feel bad.
Yeah.
And it just makes me sad. And it's my gripe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
Yeah.
You said you're a TikTok girly and you're on the side of bean salad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow, for whatever reason,
mm-hmm.
my social media algorithm is all about perimenopause.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And the entire, like, all the things that you can do to lose weight in your 40s and to get healthier. And, like, these are all the reasons that you're stuck and that you're this and this and that. And I'm just like, why is it feeding me this constantly?
Mm-hmm.
That's my gripe. Why am I being bombarded with perimenopause supplements
mm-hmm.
everybody's selling something. Everybody has a program for me to buy that is going to transform my body and my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, maybe I clicked on something at one
Probably. I was
point,
gonna
and
say-
then it just is like feeding me more and more and more
Yeah.
of these types of things, that content. And I'm just like, no, it's too much. Like, just back off, algorithm.
Yeah.
Just because I'm in perimenopause doesn't mean that I need to be constantly reminded of that fact.
Thank you.
And told that I need all of these supplements and all of these, schedules and things to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crap. I also think too, like, I feel like Instagram for you, your algorithm knows you're a shopper or something, because you get all the like buy me's, and I get all like the meme perimenopause stuff. It's just like,
can we switch?
Yeah, because I don't get any programs. They're just like, yeah, it's disgusting, or whatever memes happening of like, hey, are you feeling this right now? You're like, yeah, I am. Like, perimenopause, and you're just like, okay, thanks. Like,
yeah. Also, all the women who are like, these are all the things that I purchased in my 40s that I would repurchase that I love. Here's my Amazon link. Here's all the links to all these cute outfits in your 40s. It's all of that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really annoying. That's a gripe.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a huge gripe, and it's water. You need it to live. You need it to survive. It's good for you. I have been working out more, so I should, in theory, be drinking some more water. I don't want any of it.
I thought it was really funny when you were at my house and I offered you water and you're like, no, thank you. I'm dehydrating right now.
I did the math 2 days ago, and I was like, I'm a little parched today. I wonder what's going on. I had a cup of water for the whole day. Now,
this is not a new story for you.
I know. But I'm a kid from the 80s. We didn't have water. At lunchtime we got a box of, a
juice box?
No, you got a carton of milk.
Oh.
And it didn't matter if you had stomach issues and were lactose intolerant or not. You drank your, box of milk. I think I had a drink at home sometimes. I don't remember, but I am just not a water person. I do not reach for it. I'm not like, I see people and they're just on the water all the time. And I hate it so much.
I hate drinking water?
I hate drinking water so much.
Excuse me, while I take a sip of my water.
Yeah. Like, I hate it. I will literally...
Because all this talk about water makes me want to drink water.
I will literally be thirsty and stuff. I don't even typically feel super thirsty all the time, because you do get hydration in other ways, right? Like if you eat yogurt, like you can get hydration from food. You have a piece of fruit, you get some hydration there. But it's just like, I just hate that. Like, it doesn't matter if it's filtered.
Why?
If it's cold, room temperature, warm.
Why do you hate water so much?
I don't know. I think it did me dirty once, and I'm just like over it. I don't know.
How could water ever do you dirty?
I don't know. It's rude to me. I don't know.
It isn't.
Jayme, I don't know what my mind does. It just sometimes hates things. And right now it just is very anti-water. So I'm having to be very creative to get fluids in.
Well, that's your mind, but your body still needs it.
It's fine. I'm like sweating at the gym. I'm like, I probably should take a sip of water. I see people at the gym, because I go to Orange Theory, and there's like, everybody has like, half the people have water bottles with them, and they're taking sips during class. I'm like, why are you drinking water right now? You're going to get sloshy in your gut and your tummy. Like, I just don't understand. I'm like sweating bullets. I walk out into 100-degree heat. I get in my, baked car. I drive home. And do I get a drink of water when I get home? No, not even a thought.
What happened to all the flavor things that you were adding to water?
I'm over it officially. I will drink them now. Sometimes I drink water when I get home from the gym, because I noticed I was sweating. I'm like, okay, I'll put electrolytes in water and drink it, because I've just, lost some salt. But other than that, like, I'm lucky if I get one full like water bottle a day, like a big one, not like a.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I don't think it's great. And I keep seeing like all these videos again that are like, oh my gosh, this person's skin looks so good and they look so youthful. What are you doing? Like, I'm just staying hydrated. And I'm like, okay, I'll stay hydrated from the outside. I just put a lot of serums
What about
on.
watermelon?
No, because we run into the same problem with the other gripe, is that you buy a watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to eat it for, a week and a
2
half.
weeks, yeah.
So anyway, I just want to say my gripe is water, and I'm not a fan.
I feel like that's very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we all know I love summer. And my gripe is that it's coming to a close.
Mm-hmm.
And you light up at that. You're just like, we are. It is.
Jayme, I don't know if you've opened your TikToks recently, but I've been sending you like fall soup recipes.
I opened my TikToks. Now it's to the point where I have to like set aside probably 2 hours to catch up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. Jayme, I have not been sending you fall recipes.
Oh my
for
gosh.
soup and stuff. And you know I'm not even a soup girl, but I was like, oh, look at this.
I have to get on there and catch up. Yeah. It's been a really long time since
it's all right now. I'm gleeful when I see like, oh, what kind of fall girly are you?
Well, my gripe is that it's coming to a close. I do love the fall, but I love summer the most, and I'm sad that it's going to be over. And adjacent to that gripe is back to school and the expectations around all the sudden desperate need for a new wardrobe and new shoes and all the expenses of back to school for children who wear adult size clothing and shoes. It is so much. It is so much money. I'm just like, you guys, like, no, we're not going to do that. No.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be able to provide for my children and to clothe and shoe them well. Like, it's a silly thing to gripe about in some ways because I'm like, I have nothing. It's not it's just the fact that it's just more and more expense. And I don't like that it's that.
I'm sorry.
I don't like that it's expenses.
I'm so sorry.
But I'm grateful. Honestly, I'm grateful that my kids are growing and like they actually do need new shoes. But I'm like, I will buy you the shoes that you need, and your fashion shoe wants, that's on you. Like, you got to get a job. You got to earn money. Like, save your
shoes are so
money.
expensive too.
They are. I think that's where I'm kind of
I feel
stuck.
like they're only going up too. Like, they're very expensive.
Like, every pair of shoes is over $100.
Also too, like, we need to bring back Payless. Payless shoe stores. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was a great resource. I used to get all my shoes there. And like, unironically, like, I remember being in middle school and high school and like people didn't really, you get your fashion shoes there and it was fine.
Yeah.
We need to bring back Payless.
No. You know what the fashion shoes are nowadays are like Uggs, Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Do you know that
it's like $100 a pop?
Oh, the Birkenstock clogs that are all the rage are $170.
No, that's
just
that's
one.
too much.
I know. I mean, I want them. I haven't bought them yet, but I probably will at some point. But I haven't because of the price tag. And I'm like, what do you mean me and my son both want those? One of my kids did show me the pair of boots that he actually wants, which were $1,000. And he's like, I know that's not going to happen. I was like, you are absolutely correct.
I'm glad you're aware that yes.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why they were $1,000. They look just like black combat boots.
I mean, you're paying for brand.
I guess. I was just like,
clout.
that. So then they reminded me of Doc Martens, and I was like, check out Doc Martens, because also 90s Doc Martens, like was the thing, and it's back. It's back.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Anyways, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, it's not the cheap shoes that are like.
Although every once in a while, like, there's a Walmart shoe that will pop off, which cracks me up on TikTok, and everybody's buying one specific shoe that's available at Walmart for their kids, and they sell out.
I need to figure out what that is.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably not going to happen.
No, they want the whatever Adidas Sambas or whatever, Birkenstocks, Doc Martens, all good quality though, which is good. I mean, I want that for them, but
still. It's a lot. It's a lot. Also a lot is my my dedication to working out twice a week at Old Orange Theory. I'm not happy about it. Okay.
You're not happy about your dedication?
I made a commitment to work out twice a week there as like my main source of working out because it's like, it's a whole body workout.
Yeah.
And twice a week I feel is like right now is more than enough because I don't want to even do anything.
Yeah.
And I hate it, but I keep going because like everybody there is very perky. And
so is that what you hate or is that why you keep going?
Like no, I don't. Like, you have to walk in the class and they want to give you a high five. I'm like, first of all, you just high fived everybody. And now you can't use hand sanitizer. Like, I don't want to touch your hand, first of all. Secondly, I like to sit in so I would start on the rowers and then I move to, it's fine. I start on the rowers and the rowers are right by the door where they have the high five. And I usually sit at the first few rowers. And so they have to kind of either hold back or I have to do a high five, walk past my rower and walk around and climb over rowers because they're in kind of the way of the rower. And I don't want to be rude. And
also you don't want to give a high five.
I don't want to give a high five, and then I don't want to have to like crawl over rowers, and I don't have to wait.
You just want to come in there grumpy.
Not even grumpy, just normal. Like I just want to walk in, maybe say hi to someone, like, oh, hello. But I don't
just
like, hey.
No, be in your zone, right? That's what I mean.
I want to be in the zone of like, we have to get through this hour. Once we're through this hour, we can go home and not drink water. Like that's what I want. And so anyway, it's like fine. And the music is really loud. That makes me feel old too, because like, my watch is literally like saying headphones? Like, hey, it's a little bit too high decibels. I'm like, I'm going to have to bring my loops with me because sometimes it's a little bit too high. And then sometimes I don't like this music. And I'm like, am I just a horrible, gripey person? Like, yes, but I just want to go and work out. And when I'm there, my brain is like, we hate this so much. Let's think about what we hate. And then after a while, I stop thinking about what I hate. And my brain goes into the mode of like, okay, we're working out and this is hard and this is good and blah, blah, blah. And then it's fine. And then at the end, I'm like, I'm so sore. And then and then all the endorphins, or I quote unquote supposed endorphins, I'm not super believing that you get that much happier because when I leave, I'm not super happy, but then I'm like all sweaty and gross. And then all while this is happening is like not everybody, but it feels like the majority of people that work out in the classes I go to have been working out in those classes together for a long time and they know each other and they talk to each other like, hey, how you doing? How was your 500-meter, relay, blah, 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 all at Orange Theory. And are you doing the marathon? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, baby. I want to have friends, but I don't think I can have friends.
Maybe those aren't your friends. Maybe those aren't your people. Maybe your people are not the ones at Orange Theory. I don't. You could make friends, but
I don't know what the Orange Theory equivalent is for my type of personality. But it's real hard. And I just want to be that person. I want to come in a matching, workout set with like good, new, cute shoes. Like I'm going to wear my shoes that I bought 2 years ago that I paid too much money for. Remember that time we went walking that one time? I've been using those shoes because I only use them at Orange Theory and they don't get a lot of, mileage on them. And I'm like, I see people and they're looking adorable. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm lucky if I roller the cat hair off me as I'm rolling into the thing.
That's okay. I am proud that you're going because it is good for you.
Yes, but I want to be a different version of me that enjoys it in a way where it's like, yes, I get excited to put my matching outfit on and my Orange Theory gear and I know people and like I'm friendly. And instead I'm wearing an oversized Star Wars shirt with, my recent leggings, whatever, some shoes that don't match, socks you can see, and standing with my arms crossed in the corner. Get fit, baby, Anyway, gripe.
Oh, I have one more gripe, and my gripe is that I have not gone to the farmer's market.
Oh, you didn't go?
Like I wanted to. No.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Whose fault is that?
I mean, yours, but...
Maybe.
No, it wasn't yours at all. It was...
Because there's always something else going on. I have other commitments. Oh, and then I forget. Like, I need to write this down. And guess what? It's about to be over.
Yeah. What? Why can't you just set a reminder? Like, remind me to go to the farmer's market on Sunday.
Had I remembered to remind myself.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I really just realized that I haven't.
Oh.
Except for all the Fridays that I drive by on my way to something else. And I go, oh, yeah, it's Friday. And I can't go.
Yeah. I mean, they have them Saturday and Sunday, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you need to put it in your calendar today. Yes. There is still time. There are still farmers markets happening right now.
Yeah.
So you could just put it in your calendar because if it's in your calendar, it will happen.
It will happen. Okay. I'm going to do it.
You got this. See, we turned a gripe session into a productive session of planning and manifestation for the future.
Yeah. That's what we do.
If you're enjoying the podcast and would like to support the show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram at the Geriatric Millennials, or leave us a positive review and rating, all which help us to grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost. Check out their latest album now. Thank you so much.